you're sitting in your spot to get DoorDash orders and an order pops up. The pig is terrible. And you hit decline. And then, boom, a better order comes in right away. And you're thinking, why didn't I get that one to begin with? 93% of the DoorDash community said, yeah, that has happened to them. So either every single one of us is imagining the same thing, or DoorDash has some serious explaining to do. Because what I'm about to walk you through, it's going to make you rethink how this app actually works, and more importantly, how to use it in your favor. Okay, so here is what I think is happening. And guys, this is my opinion, but I watch patterns that most drivers miss. And in my opinion, the app is testing you. Every single time you accept a bad order, I'm talking like the really bad orders, you're sending a message to DoorDash saying, yeah, I'll work for this. I'll take that $6.50 going 8 miles. And they remember that. The algorithm remembers things. They log it in their little digital brain. Think about it like haggling, right? You go to a car dealership, you accept the first price that they give you every single time. They're never going to lower it. They know you're going to just say yes to whatever they tell you. So why would they even offer you a better price? But when you decline their offer, when you say no, that's different. Here's the thing that most drivers don't realize. When you decline an order, you're not just saying no to that order. You're moving up in the line for the next batch. The algorithm doesn't punish you for declining. You just have to be careful because it can mess with your tier system if you're in any one of the tiers, gold, silver, or platinum. I'm a platinum driver, so I have to be careful about my declines. But the really bad orders, no, that's what I saved my decline for. So if DoorDash doesn't punish you for declining, guess what? It learns from you. The good orders don't go to whoever is first in line. They go to whoever is ranked the highest. And declining bad orders, that's a signal. That's you saying, I have standards. I won't work for garbage play. Plus, and this is important, there is a pattern. Better orders don't come one at a time. They kind of come in clusters. And when you decline the trash, you're positioning yourself for that wave. You're in the right spot when the good stuff actually comes through. But here's where it gets real, and I'm being honest with you right now. We all know that feeling, that panic, that I've made money for an hour anxiety. I feel like we all get anxiety from working DoorDash. That voice in your head says, maybe I'm being too picky. Maybe I should just take whatever comes. And I get that thing, but the thing with working DoorDash is you have to be very strategic about what you accept and what you decline, depending on the tier that you're in with DoorDash. It's a very fine line of a game you play with them in order to maximize your time and your money. The thing is DoorDash knows this about every single driver. A lot of times they play off of your desperation, and they either don't send you something for a while, or they'll keep sending you those crap orders until you take one in order to see a better order. It's crazy the patterns that you notice if you are paying attention to DoorDash. And this is no different. This is just one of them. But let's talk about desperation, because a lot of Dashers make decisions based off of desperation because that's what DoorDash wants. And that's when the $6 for 8 miles starts looking tempting. That's when you start justifying in your head, well, maybe there'll be a cash tip. There won't be. Maybe the distance is wrong. It's not. Believe me, I've justified orders in my head for years now, and it never works in the favor of the driver. Trust me. A lot of times though, you have to learn the hard way. I think one time when I was doing a climb, I kicked myself for a 7-mile order that was like $8, but it took me 45 minutes to complete. Now when I look, because of that mistake, now I look at my threshold for accepting orders differently. That's why I talk all the time about having $1 per hour, not $1 per mile, because You have to look at the time that's invested in each order so you know you're making the right decisions, not the decisions that DoorDash really wants you to make. If it was up to them, they would want you to take every single order, but that's not real. But here's the thing, and this is important. Every time you panic, accept an order, you're training the algorithm to send you more bad orders. You're teaching it this driver will keep taking anything that I send them. So as long as they're willing to accept it, I'm going to keep throwing these at you because they're going to take it. That's their job. Their job is to get every single order delivered. But the thing is 93% of you who voted on this poll have seen this work the other way. That means there's a pattern. That means it's not random. That means that it's real. It does happen on the DoorDash app. You all knew this. That's why 93% of you said yes, because you lived it, you experienced it. And I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You're not making it up. It is a real thing that DoorDash loves to send crap orders. And then because you declined it, you told the algorithm, no, I don't want to take it, and then sent a good order immediately. So what do we do with this information? First, trust the process. If the order is complete crap and trash, even if you have a decline to give, decline with confidence and say, nope, not today. And also think a better offer could be coming next, but the pattern is real. And we've all seen it. We've all proven it. Second, and this is why I run other apps. When DoorDash is testing you, sometimes they'll even give you a crap order than a crap order. You know what? I'm not doing it today. I'm going to go and turn on Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart to get my mind off of DoorDash and what they're not giving me at the moment. That's the real power move. That's how you take control of an algorithm instead of letting it control you. You make smart decisions, you make the best decisions for you, and then on top of that, you work other apps so it doesn't affect you. These platforms are designed to find your breaking point. They're constantly testing what you're going to take, what you won't take. What's the lowest we can actually pay a driver? Because they're about profits. The lower they pay the driver, the more profit they get as a company. They're literally running experiments on us every single day. We're their test animals to this thing called DoorDash. But when you run multiple apps, you flip the script. Suddenly, you're the one with options. Suddenly, you're the one testing them. And here's what happens. Your acceptance rate might go up because you're taking orders that you want to, and you know where your acceptance rate stands at all times. Your earnings go up because you're taking better orders and you're telling DoorDash, no, I'm not taking that $2 order. Your stress goes down because you're not desperate, but you know where you stand at all times, especially if you're a platinum dasher. That's the cycle. That's how 93% of you are experiencing this. You are running this strategy, and a strategy that you built for yourself, because you're telling DoorDash, I'm not taking this one, but then they'll send you a good one and they know you're going to take that one. You're declining the garbage and then you're getting the gold in return sometimes. I'm not saying all the times because that would be a lie. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Don't panic, accept, even if you've been waiting for like 20 minutes. When that $6 upside down order comes in, trust it and decline it if you have the declines to give. Trust that something better is coming. 93% of you proves it. Second, if you're not running multiple apps, I'm telling you, go download another one today and give yourself options, because options equal more power towards the driver. Third, come to the comments and tell me, have you ever experienced this? Have you declined something on DoorDash and immediately gotten something better? Do you think DoorDash is testing us and playing games with Dashers because that's what they do to get bigger profits? All this, put it down below. While you're there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and this one is up next. I'll see you over there.